Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Sports. My name is Rev Trev, and I don't know about you, but I'm so excited for the NFL season. It just released the schedules. People have been commenting on them, making predictions, but I want to talk today about 5 primetime games. Five primetime games. Now, the reason why I'm making a big deal about this is because everyone was saying that we're going to get like 1, 2, maybe, mostly 1. A lot of people have been predicting that the Packers are going to be terrible this season, calling for 0 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins, and it's just like, at this stage, how can you even say that? Like, so Aaron Rodgers is gone, all of a sudden the world's falling apart. Come on. Now, I'm not going to start with a record, like how many games we're gonna win, but I do think we do need to talk about this just a little bit, because here's the schedule right here, okay? And when I look at the schedule, I just get really excited because there's 5 primetime games. I don't know if I've mentioned that to you yet, but now I know this, we're gonna go through the 5 primetime games, but I want to start with week 1 just for a moment, because honestly, it just makes me happy to see that we're playing the Bears. We're on the Sunday afternoon game, and most likely it's going to be game of the week, right? And I don't know, are the Packers going to be good? Are they going to be great? Are they going to be mediocre? Are they going to be bad? I have no idea. A lot of Packers fans are really unsure, or one polar extreme to the other, okay? But Bears fans who literally were terrible last year, only had 3 wins, and have definitely improved their team, hopefully through free agency and the draft, it just makes it more interesting. Realistic Bears fans do not believe that they are going to make the playoffs. Unrealistic Bears fans do, and it's wild. Realistic Bears fans believe that they're probably a year out before they're contending for a playoff spot, which I would agree with that. But the idea that week 1 is Love versus Justin Fields, I mean, that is intriguing. Now, if both teams are terrible, this is the best case scenario. Put them on week 1. No one will ever know that they're both bad. I mean, or, you know, the Packers blow out the Bears. I think the Packers are going to beat the Bears. Like, I know it's in Chicago, but come on now. Like, our team isn't terrible, and we don't know what Jordan Love's going to do. We really don't. So it's going to be interesting. But, I mean, if the Bears happen to beat the Packers, it's going to be like, it's going to be the worst in Packer fandom. Like, they are going to lose their minds saying that they wish Aaron Rodgers was still around. He owned the Bears. Jordan Love, blah, 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 can't even win the first game. You know, like, it's going to be bad. But I'm super excited to see Love versus Justin Fields. Now, that's not even the primetime game. That's just the first game. And I'm actually going to drive up, meet my friend halfway, and we're going to watch the game together. He's a Bears fan, I'm a Packers fan. It's going to be awesome. Okay, first primetime game is actually quite a doozy. Monday Night Football, Week 5. Green Bay's going into Vegas. Are you kidding me? You can't write this script better than this. This is great. Devontae Adams against his old team. This is going to be so much fun to watch. Monday Night Football. You know, this is what's wild, okay? So I'm pumped about that game. I don't know if you are. Let's go to the next primetime game. Now, I'm going to say this was probably the 6th primetime game, because no one's really counting it. But if you're playing on Thanksgiving, isn't it a primetime game? Because the Packers come into Thanksgiving weekend versus the Lions in Detroit, right? So this is going to be really awesome. It's not considered a primetime game, but I'm really excited about this game. Okay, let's go into an actual quote-unquote primetime game. Sunday Night Football, Week 13. So Week 12 is Thanksgiving. Week 13 is on Sunday night against the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be a doozy. Mahomes coming into Lambeau. I'm pumped. This should be a great opportunity to see some great teams play each other. And hopefully Green Bay is great by then. I hope they're contending and competing at that stage, because I just don't know. But So we got Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce, probably the greatest tight end, or in the conversation as the greatest tight end to ever play the game, coming into town. That should be pretty cool. Super Bowl champs. Okay, Week 14, Monday Night Football. Again, 2 Monday Night Footballs. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. At home, Giants come to town. Barkley, Daniel Jones. You got the boys. The G-men are coming into town. And usually they put us up a good fight. Now, we got to play good defensively to stop the run from the quarterback and the running back. But it'll be very, very interesting to see which team shows up on that Monday night. So that's Week 14. Okay, Week 17 is considered the 5th primetime game, even though I'm counting the Thanksgiving game as well. So I'm saying that we actually have 6. But Week 17, Sunday Night Football, Packers go to Minnesota to play the Vikings. It's that really close battle in distance. Did you know the last time we played Minnesota, we won 41-17? Do you guys remember that? Because I do. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. So we'll see what it is. No one's really talking about the Vikings right now. It's funny, all the love's going to the Lions. And meanwhile, the Vikings had such a great year last year in the regular season, and everyone's they said they're frauds, which they were right. Honestly, they were right, because once they got in the playoffs, they just couldn't win the big game. They were great in the regular season. So they might be great in the regular season again. I'm not really sure. This is the one that's really interesting. We've gone through all 5 primetime games. I've given you the bonus 6 there. The other one that's so incredible is going to be at Lambeau. I hope this is a relevant game, because the Bears come back into town. So we play them Week 1 and Week 18. But it says, in regards to timing, it's to be announced. That's interesting, isn't it? I don't know. Could you imagine if that was a relevant game? It was like us, Detroit versus Green Bay. Whoever wins the game goes to the playoffs. Detroit won and they still didn't make playoffs. Okay, So yeah, I don't know. What are you excited about as a Packers fan? What's the matchups you're looking forward to the most? I'm pumped because there's so many negative Nellies out there. So many people who are just poo-pooing on the Packers before we even start the season. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous to think about these people who know what's going to happen. Every year there's teams that nobody knows what's going to happen. Like, nobody knew that this team was going to be great or that team was going to be great. And all of a sudden they were, this team. Like, for example, Denver Broncos. Did you think they were going to be that bad last year? I didn't. I thought they weren't going to be good, but I didn't think they were going to be awful. I mean, that was incredible for Seattle. So anyways, long story to say this. I want you to post in here what ones you are looking forward to the most. I'm super pumped. I know it's so far away. Like, August is so far away. But I would be pumped if they started in a month from now. But obviously it's not going to happen. So thanks so much for watching. And always, of course, stay tuned here. Hit that like and subscribe, because we got lots of Packers content, fantasy football content coming your way. Go, Pack, go.